This has been on my mind for so freaking long, and I have wanted to talk about this. I have wanted to think about this because you're confused, I'm confused. I'm confused. It's almost like pink and blue were newly invented this summer, 2026 summer, when those are like the most popular colors ever. Ever. It's always, what's your favorite color? It's usually pink or blue. So, I have a lot to say on this. I really do. But at the same time, I want to say that there has been this sort of claim culture going around, especially with music. I've talked about it with music, and it's really prominent in the fashion space and even with colors. People are possessive over the colors they wear. Like, I know some people who just wear bright colors. I know some people who just wear black and they claim it to their personality, and that's them showcasing their individuality through the colors they wear. So when things get trendy and a trend embodies something that maybe you have been doing for years, that gets really annoying. That's really annoying. And as annoying as the term is, it's new gens. It's the new gens that take over things that we've claimed to our uniqueness for so long, and then they come in and act like it's this new thing. But at the same time, it's not really fair because everyone has to be a new gen at some point. You know what I'm saying to everything? But I see both sides of it. I think it's annoying when cool things get trendy because I'm like, okay, so is neon pink and this like teal color gonna be not cool in a bit? But it's literally pink and blue, so I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around it. And also the lime green. Like, why are these the trendy colors? Like, why can't we just do what we always have been doing? Let me tell you why. Before this summer, I feel like overall there's this notion that when you wear a bright color, or let's say you purchase a shirt or any piece of clothing in a bright, memorable color, it's kind of a difficult decision because when you wear something like that's like a bright color, you can't really wear it as much as, say, this white tank top because it's really out there and it's like easy to remember the last time someone wore something like that. It's like, oh, you wore that shirt last Tuesday. How do you know? Because it's literally neon pink. If you tend to lean towards more muted colors, it's probably because you just don't want to get tired of it. You want to get your bang for your buck sort of deal. But because this summer, with the bright colors being all over the place and like cool to wear like 24/7, people have been more into purchasing clothing like this. Clothing brands have been so into creating clothing that's very bright and out there, when I feel like a lot of edgy stores used to be more of like the blacks, the grays, the like off-white colors, and it's like this grunge edgy vibe. Now it's still an edgy vibe if you do like a neon pink or a turquoise, and that lime green, like that's still edgy in its own way, and people want to buy. People will pay the same amount of money, they will, and wear these items of clothing multiple times a week. They have no problem wearing it. It's not considered overdone anymore to wear the same pair of neon pink sweatpants 3 times a week anymore. It used to be, but now it isn't, because of the sole fact that wearing these colors is trendy right now. People want to see it. It's not weird. It's not really embarrassing anymore to wear the same unique pair of pants multiple times a week, whereas before I feel like it was, and that's why people like to buy just a staple good gray sweatpants and wear that multiple times a week. But no, now we can do the bright colors. Does that analyzation make sense? Perfect. Okay, here's the other thing. Here's another thing. We all want to be different so bad. So bad. I would assume if you clicked on this video and you're like, oh yeah, like, why is that trendy? It's because you agree with me. Like, you also want to be different. You don't want to be grouped into this like micro trend that's going on right now with the most basic colors that should, I don't understand how it's trendy right now. Anyways, like, I've been on this shit. Like, sorry, let me not get annoying like that. But listen, the easiest way for people who aren't confident in their style is to copy what they see online. And as much as that sounds like a diss, like I know that sounds like a diss, it's not a diss, because it's rare to be confident in your style and in your clothing. That's rare. And when you're fragile, when you're in a fragile state when it comes to who you are as a person, because that reflects through clothing, in my opinion. When you're fragile like that and you see a combination of things on the internet that are all kind of similar, and you see trends, you're thinking, oh, everyone's doing that. Because I'm not the most secure person, I'm also gonna do what everybody's doing because that's safe now. It's safe to do the things that are trendy. Trends become trends because whatever is trendy becomes a safe thing to do. Same with polka dots. Polka dots were not a big thing. Polka dots were kind of out of style for a little bit until a couple years ago. ago. And because it became safe again, more people are willing to experiment, but it's not really an experiment anymore when other people have already done the experiment for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's another interesting thing to note. I think we're also so afraid of getting bored these days because we're taught to be in this mindset of trying to be sustainable, trying to reuse things, and trying to go through things so quickly and be safe in our decisions. Color is so prominent in these decisions in so many different aspects. It's also like when people dye their hair fun colors, but most people shy away from that. I know so many, like, it's such a big thing for girls wanting to dye their hair pink. Like, that's a bigger thing than you realize. You probably realize. I think at least 50% of girls have gone through some sort of phase where they have at least thought about dyeing their hair pink or any fun color. That's a fact, because it would be fun. Like, I've thought about it, but I know damn well that would not play out well. But anyways, I think that this shows that a lot of girls actually don't do this because it's just not safe. Color is a commitment. Color is a commitment. When you take the commitment aspect out of it and you make it a thing that seems like you should be doing it. For example, seeing all these bright colors being trendy. It's like, if you're not doing this, what are you doing? If you're not wearing neon pink and this blue, what are you doing? People literally take that personally when they see that, when they see someone say that, because it's true. It takes the commitment out of wanting to branch out on your own. Why not? Why is it not purple and orange? It's blue and pink right now. Why is it not purple and orange? Because that's not trendy right now. That's not trendy right now.